Welcome back to the channel. We're Nick and Sarah, a British couple who left the UK many years ago in search of adventure and to live life differently. Over the last few years we've been exploring Europe in our camper van, but we've also been searching for a little plot of land that we can make into something special for us and our dogs. Just recently we found some land online that ticked all of our boxes and decided to take the risk of buying the land without actually viewing it. In last week's vlog, after driving to Portugal in our 33-year-old campervan, signing the deeds and seeing the property for the very first time, we shared a little tour and our first 24 hours on the land. Join us in today's vlog as we get a taste of Portuguese farm life, meet our friends as we show you their beautiful rustic retreat, and find out how we get back to Andalucia without our old campervan and what's happening next. It's Judgment Day.
Good evening guys, and you join us in pretty much exactly the same position where we left you in last week's vlog. We haven't moved for a week. Sarah hasn't left that unicorn at all.
We have actually been here at our friend's place for a couple of days and we're leaving tomorrow, and we couldn't leave without obviously sharing their beautiful little rustic retreat.
It's just been lovely. After the last 7 months it's been nice to just unwind.
So yeah, I think somewhere down the line in the future, I think it would be so lovely to have, I mean, this is a big pool. This is actually probably a bit too big for us, isn't it? But it would be so nice to have something maybe half the size on our land eventually.
It's a game changer, isn't it? When you're living somewhere which is really hot during the summer.
Yeah, definitely. You need a body of water to cool down in, that's for sure. And all we can hear here is few buzzing bugs, birdies singing. It's just so peaceful. No traffic, no cars, no nothing. Honestly, it's lovely.
All that's missing is a nice cold beer.
Ooh.
Should we go to the bar?
Let's go to the bar.
A nice bar you found yourself in, darling.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Oh.
Nina! Here's the beautiful boy, Nina.
Hello.
Where did you come from? The cellar? You got a cellar down there as well.
Would you like a bit?
I'd love a beer, thank you very much.
Look at this bar though, guys. How incredible is this? We were absolutely blown away when we first saw it.
It's just amazing. It's like the best homemade bar I've ever seen, for sure. And then Nick was like, it's the best bar I've ever seen, for sure. Oh, it's just got so much character and
so much going on, so many quirky little things, so many things to look at.
Yeah.
Like little benches here, tables taken from different places, and like the rustic she stone, and God, there's so much to look at, isn't there?
Very dog friendly.
Charlie loves it in here, that's the main thing.
And probably any drink you can think of, actually. You've got all the spirits and everything, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, help yourself.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's the life in Portugal.
Oh yes.
On the summer.
Fantastic. Our new neighbours.
So this is Nina and Stephen. These are our lovely friends who've been so kind and let us stay in their lovely rustic retreat. Well, they've been here for 2.5 years, and it's a bit of a funny story how they arrived or how they came to be in Portugal.
Both sort of fed up with work and just working to pay for the mortgage, and we thought, well, we'll look at other countries, and so we looked at France and Spain, and because of the visa things, it's quite difficult. And then we started looking at Portugal, and Yeah,
And
so
because you've been to Portugal many times, haven't you?
no,
No.
we've never
Travelled
been. We've been to
extensively.
France and Spain, but never Portugal. And
I didn't even know where it was. That's really bad.
You knew the sun shone there.
Yes, definitely.
yeah, and the cost of living and low crime rate and,
Yeah.
and the property prices was
Yeah, I
a big
suppose
thing.
that's what really got us the price of what things are at the moment. So,
So you never visited, but you wanted to get out the UK, get out the rat race, and
Yeah.
Just change your lifestyles and more relaxed pace of life
Yeah.
and
yeah,
enjoy the important things.
That's
yeah,
it.
Not
And
just earning to buy more
basically-
stuff. And,
yeah.
And
then you
basically, you showed me a picture, didn't you? And do you like it?
These guys are originally, well, they've done a bit of travelling in that.
Yeah.
And then the plan was to come out here, and initially it was to just buy a little plot of land to park the
Yep.
van.
yeah, just
Yeah.
a base to sort of explore from, and just a small piece of land. And
And then it all went wrong, and you got
I was looking at
Crazy.
bits of land, different properties, and I see this place and I thought I'd better keep that secret from Nina for a bit.
It didn't last long.
yeah, and then I showed you and just fell in love with the
Yeah.
property basically, and
You even said, do you want to look at anything else? I said, no, that's the
right,
one.
that's the one.
That's the one we knew.
And then you came out here like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
I will just add that, like Nick and I, these guys bought this place without seeing it, and this is like quite a bit more of a place than our little plot of land. So we sort of said to each other, even though we hadn't seen our place, we said, well, Nina and Stephen did it, and it worked out brilliantly for them. So
They inspired us
they inspired us to just buy a plot of land without coming to see it.
They were just telling me the story today about how they arrived. So you don't get here plenty of time, well rested, all that sort of thing. What happened with that? You arrived in the dark.
Yeah, it's pitch black. Never been to Portugal. Landed in Lisbon, and we hadn't really driven a foreign
Yeah.
car for a long time, and it turned up, and where are we?
Very surreal, very, yeah. I mean, you're in the dark, you're not really understanding or knowing the areas or anything. But
yeah.
we was lucky enough, it's all turned out really well, really well.
This property, the little farmhouse that needed a bit of
Yeah.
work, like a normal sort of house, and then got all these outbuildings in this like beautiful shish stone. Is a lot
Yeah,
of them.
she stones. Yeah.
Shish stone. But with that comes many decisions.
It's supposed to be your garage.
Yeah, this was a garage, but it's now a barn.
But
So like
obviously, the
bar.
first thing you're going to do when you get a lovely property is build a bar.
Of course,
Obviously.
of course.
And what a bar this is. It's stunning. So was this the first job? Yeah.
Yeah, it's his first job.
Indeed.
Knock the walls down and stop it leaking so much. And
Yeah.
I used to have goats and then donkeys.
yeah,
So it was perfect to have an outside bar so that you can enjoy the land as well as enjoy beer.
Yeah. And then you've got endless projects. You'll never be bored.
no,
Never be bored.
And no regrets.
no
No
regrets
regrets.
at all.
No
Yeah, we
regrets.
love it here.
Sadly, I'm never going back.
Yeah. They've been so welcoming. We parked up Vinny on the bottom end of the farm. Oh my God, the breakfast. We got a tray full of more than 5 fruits. We've got 10 fruits, cakes, savoury, everything, Marmite, which I've been craving for I don't know how long. We've been well looked after. We've had nights in the bar.
We've been very, very spoiled and we've just loved it, so it's been very nice. A proper little holiday. It's a lovely place to live and enjoy.
So I'm just going to go for a little walk to the top of the land, because obviously I have got a toilet in the house. But I said if you want, you can just mark the perimeter. Got so many tips. These guys have been out here only like 2.5 years, but they're very hands-on and they've got a wealth of knowledge. Like Stephen is so handy. He's done so much work and he's doing work for other people. We've asked so many questions about, we need to maybe put some decking down or some shade or this or that, and they've just given us so many options. They've got 2 big dogs that watch this perimeter, and Nina is so good with all the vegetables and the fruit and the plants and stuff to grow, and she's otherwise known as the chicken guru. They've got about 40 chickens in the best chicken coops that I've ever seen. 40 chickens, that's quite a lot, and she's been giving us loads of tips for in the future. Yeah, it makes us feel a lot better about things because we've got these guys who are amazing, not too far away, and they just know everything. It's just very nice to know that you're just not on your own Obviously there's a massive community out here in central Portugal, which is also very nice. Anyway, I came to the edge of this farm to mark the perimeter to put off wild boars, because you get wild boars, foxes and other things, other predators for their chickens. Just number ones, I'll leave it at number ones, and then that should help them go away. Plus the dogs running around and stuff like that. Also a sweaty top. Sweaty clothes, apparently if you hang them on a tree or hang them on the fence, then that'll put off creatures from coming into your land for a few days, depending on the sweat content. So another thing I have to say, actually, on my way back down the little pathways, that's another good thing for our land. You know, it's a bit daunting when you buy a property, and as our land is at the moment dry grass, so it's just overgrown and it's a bit daunting and dry for, you know, a few months of the year. So what they suggested doing, and what we all actually thought about, was just cutting little pathways. So you just cut little pathways, so it gives shape to your land, makes you walk a bit further, especially around the edge, like clears the perimeter, so then you can go around and protect the perimeter, you know, creating a path for Dizzy. And then also create little sections. You know, they've got 3 wells, they've got lots of little areas like this area behind me, they've got a hammock there, table and chairs which overlooks the whole farm and then over to the mountains in the distance, so it's a perfect place for sunsets. They've got some other chairs in the corner, and then anywhere where there's a nice little, you know, bit of shade or something, a resting place, put some chairs down and stuff. So yeah, it gives character to a big plot of land that might be otherwise, you know, just a bit barren. Like here, this is like the wild grass growing up, then they've cut it down here, create a little archery range. So yeah, lots of food for thought, lots of things to think about, and just lovely to have some nice people in the area who know all about this stuff. And check out this car. We need to pick ourselves up one of these. So cool. How cool is that? Got to get one of those. Anyway, my beer's getting warm, so I best get back to the bar.
What just happened?
Did that actually just happen?
Honestly, the last 10 days, is it, or something, feels like it's just been a dream. We're now landowners in Portugal, and then we knew this would happen. We get back here, and then a day or two has passed by, and it just does feel like a complete blur.
Feels like we never left.
It's such a roller coaster of emotions and everything leading up to it, but everything worked out brilliantly, and we couldn't be happier.
If you're new around here, if you happen to be new and wondering why are we back in Andalucia and where are we? We're back at our house in Andalucia, and the reason we've come back here is to sort out our
newer, bigger van that we've been converted over the winter, and we are about to take it tomorrow for the final inspection test.
It's been nearly a year sorting, importing the van build. Now we're sorting for the paperwork, waiting for the paperwork. Now we've got the inspection. To get the land, that was like a week.
We just went to Portugal, we're landowners, we've signed the deed, it's all done and dusted. We're back here and we're still sorting out the van. It just seems crazy. But anyway, fingers crossed for tomorrow, and we'll share how we get on. It's so nerve-wracking. I'm sure it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine.
So, anyways, we are just going to take a quick moment to tell you about this little gadget in Nick's crotch.
This gadget is a beast. It's basically the big brother of the Flextail Tiny that we spoke about a couple of videos ago, and the Tiny we were using on the farm in Portugal when we were out having a few beers at night. It worked brilliantly until the battery ran out. Batteries do run out. Battery ran out, mosquitoes came back. But while the battery's good, it's working. And this is the big brother of that one. This is a Flextail Evo Repel, and this thing is a beast. It's basically a 3-in-1. You've got an insect repellent, 2 different power settings. You've got a camping light up to 3,000 lumens with 5 different settings and 2 different color modes. It also triples up as a power bank, so it's the perfect companion for a little trip away.
As always, we've got you guys a juicy little discount, so all the information you need will be in the description box below. Great little gadget. Right, now.
Now what then?
Now what?
Now what?
We're just like waiting now for this dreaded appointment tomorrow. And the thing is, the appointment is not until 4 p.m. And
Bad time.
It's bad. Well, it's going to be another really hot day. I mean, it's fine. We've got aircon in the van, but it's the fact that we just want to get this over with. We're really nervous, and then tomorrow morning we're going to wake up and we can't go until 4 p.m. So tomorrow's going to be horrible as well.
A lot of waiting round, isn't it? All day you're kind of waiting to do the inspection.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to keep busy. The last few days I've been making bird boxes.
For the land.
With all the scraps of wood we got left over from the build, I was about to throw it away. I've got 6 little bird boxes, but you'll have to wait till next week to see them because they're not finished.
But they are really cool. And yeah, since we got the land, it's all just been the land. Every conversation. That's all we thought about, to be honest with you. And it's been like a welcome break from talking about the van, and that's just the van build consumed us, let's face it, over the winter, and obviously all the paperwork and everything to do with that. It really did. So this whole land thing, and we didn't really think about it until we went to Portugal. I think we mentioned in the vlog before. So now we've been there, we've seen it, it's done, it's dusted. That's all we've been talking about. But don't worry, we haven't forgotten about the van. We are really excited about the whole new van, and we just want to get through this test tomorrow, make sure it's all okay, and then everything will be amazing, basically. Life would be good once that van is, yes, it's finally done. We just want the paperwork.
But we want the paper. Well, we want to pass.
We need the paperwork.
We need to pass, and then we can pack him and get excited and do the finishing touches. Right now, we're kind of
thinking about the land and bird boxes and what plants, because we've got quite a lot of plants around the house. And we're thinking, we could take some yuccas and some money plants with us.
Does anyone know if yuccas and money plants will survive out there once they've taken? Because they don't need much water.
We're thinking we'll take them like after the heat of the summer, plant them all up when you get like the rain throughout the winter, and then hopefully they'll manage to develop themselves enough in the land to be able to stand the hot summer of Portugal if we're not there watering them, like all the other plants that are currently on the land.
We've got so many plans. Obviously, the work on the land is going to be done over time. There's certain things we want to do quickly to make it more sort of livable kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do some
I
stuff
don't
on the
think
house.
we've actually mentioned that we've actually been able to pick up a really good strimmer, a petrol strimmer, that we just got from the previous owner. But we'll show you that when we go back to Portugal, because we've just left it there with our friends Nina and Stephen. In fact, Vinny is not here with us. So we didn't bring Vinny back. We left him in Portugal. I don't know if we've mentioned that.
I don't know. We got so many thoughts running through our head. That was that we talked about finding a retirement or semi-retirement home for Vinster.
Yeah.
And the land was it.
Yes.
But we haven't left him on the land.
No. Let's take you back to Portugal and we'll show you how we magically got back to Andalucia. We kind of got up late, well not really late, and so we've got to kind of leave it about an hour's time. It's all go this morning.
As usual, Nina is looking after us. Look at that.
Oh
breakfast.
My goodness.
Fresh eggs.
Wow.
Fresh organic eggs and the happiest chickens in Portugal.
Yes, for sure.
Right, we're all packed up. What's happening now?
Basically, we're leaving little old Vinster here with Nina and Stephen, and yeah, we're travelling back down to Andalucia to basically sort the big van out before returning back here in a couple of weeks. That's a rough plan anyway, isn't it? Anything could happen.
We are coming back here once the big van's sorted to look after their farm, to give them a little break from farm life. So nice welcoming us here, this lovely little place. We thought we'd offer them a little rest. So yeah, we're going to be looking after the farm. So
I can't wait to look after the chickens and be like a little farm wife for a short time while they have a holiday. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, a little taste of farm life for us. Obviously this place is a lot bigger.
You showed this?
I have briefly showed this.
This is very, very cool. This is from
79.
79. So how old's that, darling? 21. 45. I want one of these on the land. Can we get one?
Are we all ready to go?
Yep.
Came with little old Vinster, leaving with just a few bags.
Yeah. We're going to be back really soon, hopefully. Please, please, surely the big van is just going to fly through now and it's all going to be good and we'll be just ready for the next chapter, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the next chapter?
Oh, that would be telling.
Off-grid or travel?
Ooh, or maybe
Or
something
both.
else.
Boat life! Let's get a boat! Are we ready to go? Ready to go on the trains, boys? Time to say goodbyes and the awkward group hug.
Here we go!
Thanks, guys.
We will be back.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys, for everything. They've been
pleasure.
absolutely amazing hosts, and we will be back in a couple of weeks to give you a little break from farm life.
We can't wait. We can't wait either. Yeah. Right. Is the train actually coming? Was that guy telling the truth? When was that? A week ago? 10 days ago?
Was he just having a laugh with the stupid English foreigners?
And we turned up and there's just nothing here. An abandoned train station.
This train station is about 11-12 kilometres from the little city town of Portuguese, and there's no one else here and nothing else here, so we're really hoping he wasn't having a laugh. He seemed very happy and smiley, but maybe because he was just mugging us off.
Well, we just got to hope that a train arrives in the next 5 minutes, and it must be the train to Spain.
Good boys, just waiting for the train. Oh, here it comes, let's get ready. Safely on the train.
Oh, nearly felt really bad because basically you have to pay on the train, and I got my card out to pay for the tickets because I don't actually have. I thought I didn't have any cash. I thought you could just pay on card, usually pay on card, and he said no card, and then we're like, oh no, like I said, I haven't got any money. I went into a purse. I thankfully had €10 and then just a load of change. And we thought it was actually more than the cash we had, so I just gave him all of the money we had and the €10, all of the change of the €10. And he gave the tickets and he said, oh, I won't charge for the doggies. So
Very nice.
Thankfully, we just had enough in cash to pay him, but very nice man.
Love train journeys, and this, yeah, very nice, colourful train. Look at the seat covers and very nice, typical
Very
Portugal.
like Portuguese.
Yeah. No dull grey trains here. This is brightly coloured, lots of fun. Nice aircon, very comfortable.
Oh, I better book a car now then.
Yes.
Yes. So we're getting this back to Spain, to the border town in Spain, and then I've got to jump on my phone now and hopefully we can pick up a car that will take us back to that we can drive back and drop it off in closer to home, basically. So go. Everything's last minute.
Bit of fun though, yeah, we should have had cash on us. Not that organised. We thought we'd leave the car hire till we're definitely on the train.
This whole last sort of 10 days that we've come to Portugal and got the land and, hung out with Steve and Nina.
Steve and Nina.
I
Nina.
don't know, it's just been kind of like a bit of a blur because we had so many emotions with the land, not knowing what it was going to be like and all the nerves around that. Are we doing the right thing? And the worry of little old Vinster and how's he going to drive the journey up? So, it's just been quite crazy. Fun, really excited.
Just a whirlwind, yeah. We're gonna get back to the village and go, our village in Andalucia, and go, did that actually happen? Was that just a dream?
Yeah, are we now landowners? Or is Vinny parked outside? Well, so last time
gone completely
it could have
wrong.
gone really wrong because we spoke to you guys, we were on the train, we were just about to book the hire car. That was fine, book the hire car, all good. Crossed the border on the train and completely forgot about the hour time difference that the clocks go forwards. So when we got off the train, we had half an hour to get to the office before it closed, which we'd hired the car with. We were already late.
As it happens, no taxi came, so I ended up having to run 2 kilometres
In the heat.
in the heat. to
Leave
the
me at
car
the train
place.
station. You just got there before the office closed. And we picked up this little beauty. The good old Fiat 500, but it's absolutely fine. It's just literally for one journey to get us from Badajoz back home, and we drop it back off tomorrow nearby the village, and yeah, it's fine. We're both feeling a bit like exhausted actually. It is quite a drive today.
We did have a little stop off to get a coffee and some food. Anyway, we smashed the journey. We've got half an hour until we get to the shops where we're going to pick up some supplies.
And then it'll be head back to the village. So yeah, not bad for a day's travel.
Yeah.
From where the land is back home, basically.
Thanks to our friends Nina and Stephen as well.
Yeah, thankfully they gave us a lift, because otherwise it would have been like two other trains to get back, but getting that lift was just so, yeah.
Two of the
so
trains and the train times didn't coincide or didn't work out, so we'd have to spend the night somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, we need to hit the road. The dogs have been fine. The dogs have enjoyed the journey. They've just been sleeping.
We laugh at the dogs so much because they haven't got a clue what's going on, obviously. And then, you know, they're on a train one minute, then they're in a hire car, and then, you know, around Nina and Steve, then they're on the land, and but they just adapt. They just deal with whatever's thrown at them, and they're just so well behaved. But anyway,
let's go.
Let's go. Well, here we are again at the ITV Inspection Centre. Excuse the aircon, it's blinking boiling. We've got the aircon on. There we go, that's a little bit better. We've been to the office. We're just so nervous. We've got our paper, and now we're just waiting for the vehicle to be inspected.
We've just worked out it's pretty much 11 months since we picked up the van from Germany, and about 5-6 months of hard graft getting the van build done, and it's all come to this moment.
I know, anything could happen now, anything. So we'll just wait for our number to be called. We can't film or anything in there, obviously, and just bloody keep our fingers crossed that we get through. And if we don't get through, it's something simple that we can fix and then get through very soon. 1 to 10, how nervous are you? 10 being extremely nervous.
It's a walk in the park.
Me, totally.
8, 9, right. We'll see you in a minute, guys. The aircon needs to go back on.
Right, see you in a minute.
Say your name.
My name's Stephen.
And a little bit about yourself.
Originally from the UK, now resident of Portugal.
Yeah, he loves it here. Loves it here. Loves the beer. That's the main thing.
Yeah, nice cheap beer.
What's your favourite beer? There's a question.
Superbock.
Is a Superbock the best?
Yeah.
So the Superbock and Sagres is like the big sort of nicer one.
Yeah, I think it's got more of a meaty flavour, the Superbock. So.
Meaty flavour. So there you go, that's the Superbock. This video is not sponsored by Superbock.
Unfortunately.
But if they're watching, we would like a year's supply.